Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. It's okay. In the beginning, I want to ask you questions. Have you ever thought how we get sick?
Okay, saya ingin bertanya, adakah anda pernah bertanya dengan diri sendiri bagaimana kita dapat sakit?
And you may all know that we will get sick if we do not care about our health so much.
Okay. Seperti kita tahu, kalau kita tak jaga kesihatan kita, kita akan sakit.
That is why we are trying to make effort now. So that sounds great, and that is very important. We have that consciousness.
Okay, dari itu kami akan berkongsi pengalaman kami dan apa yang kami ada untuk kesedaran semua.
Okay. And how to choose the right product to improve our health is more important. That is today what I want to share with you.
Dan bagaimana nak memilih produk yang mana yang tepat untuk keadaan sakit kita.
And you can see these figures. Some children may have allergies or they often get flu. And somebody can sleep well in night, like insomnia, and maybe they would have acne or poor skin. Are they all common? Yes, we always hear these kind of symptoms and uncomfortable descriptions from our families and our friends, right? So they are all common.
Okey, ini adalah senarai apa atau keadaan dan kebiasaan yang pernah kita atau ahli keluarga kita melalui.
Okay. And those are the signal from our organs in our body, indicate our organ have been inflaming right now. Okay.
Itu sebenarnya adalah isyarat daripada anggota badan kita untuk memberitahu yang mereka ni ada keadaan yang tidak sihat.
Okay, so we have to solve these symptoms and relieve the inflammation. If we keep ignoring that, it will become serious disease.
Okay. Mereka memberi isyarat, jadi kalau kita tidak ambil peduli dengan isyarat itu, badan kita akan menjadi semakin lemah.
Okay, that is how we get sick, and all of us are in the inflamed situation.
Begitulah yang kita akan rasa lah.
From WHO statistic, according to this pie chart, there are 75% people in chronic inflammation status.
Okay, dari catatan World Health Organization, 75% manusia mempunyai keadaan kesihatan.
And I have a question for you. The rest of the percentage, which is 25%, do you think those people, they are healthy or unhealthy?
Soalan saya, yang 25% lagi itu bagaimana? Sihat atau tak sihat?
Sihat. Okay. Honestly speaking, they are easier to be sick rather than be totally healthy. So there is no one, including me, is healthy. Okay, that also means almost 3/4 people have those uncomfortable symptoms we mentioned in the last slide. And in Asia, that is called sub-health. Of course, that is similar to unhealthy, but not so bad like the early stage of inflammation of disease.
Okay, jadi kebanyakan atau yang 25% tu tak semuanya sihat. Tidak ada orang yang kekal sihat. Mesti ada keadaan kesihatan yang kita tidak tahu.
Okay. But why are we unhealthy? What is the reason to cause that? It is all about our environment, food, and the lifestyle. Here are some pictures I will share with you, and we are familiar with these photos.
Selalunya keadaan kesihatan disebabkan oleh pemakanan dan persekitaran kehidupan kita. Ini adalah gambaran beberapa example.
Okay. The climate has been changing a lot, so the temperature is getting higher and higher. The species of creatures are also changing, so you would see a lot of different epidemic disease break out. And you may hear forest fires happen around the world from the international news, right?
Keadaan cuaca di dunia semakin lama semakin panas. Jadi kebanyakan perubahan dari segi kehidupan terjejas kerana perubahan ini.
Okay. And that causes our air pollution worse. That is called health, and it will affect our health. That is a major reason many people have respiratory disease or even get lung cancer.
Okay. Jadi seperti kita sedar yang jerebu dapat mengganggu keadaan badan kita, kita boleh dapat kelemahan pada paru-paru.
Okay. And plastic waste is also a global crisis that deeply affects our hormone balance. Malaysia is the 8th worst country worldwide for plastic waste. It is worth paying more attention to the issue.
Banyak pembaziran pada barang-barang yang dijadikan dari plastik, dia dapat menjejas hormon badan kita. Jadi penting untuk kita mengambil tahu dan membantu pengitaran semula bahan-bahan plastik ini.
Okay. And those delicious plates are our favorite, right? We believe heavier flavors they are much more tasty to us. Okay. So we like food with thick sauces, fried, grilled, and so on. Spicy even better.
Okay, pemakanan seperti ini adalah pilihan kita. Ya, jadi yang mana lebih banyak rasa, manis, banyak kuah, itu adalah pilihan kita.
And the beverage can be without sugar, right? So all I know, there are 2 types of zero COVID you can buy in your country. The one is with sugar, we call it 4-in-1, and the other is without sugar, we call it 3-in-1. Okay, which one is the best seller in your country, in Malaysia and Singapore? Oh yeah, correct. So all we mentioned both affect our health too, and that may cause chronic inflammation in our bodies.
Okay, jadi pemakanan yang manis-manis lalu jadi pilihan kita. Yang ada di negara kita 3 dalam 1 dan 4 dalam 1. Pilihan kita selalunya yang 4 dalam 1 yang selalu jual habis cepat kerana dia manis.
And those pictures are our lifestyle, hectic life. Every day after we wake up, there are a lot of affairs we have to do. Go to work, attending many meetings, and a lot of things we have to deal with until we leave offices.
Cara kehidupan kita banyak bekerja, kita harus bekerja, kita terpaksa bekerja. Jadi badan kita tidak cukup rehat.
Then we may have a lot of chores after work, like take care of children, okay, wash dishes, or do a laundry, and so on.
Kita kerja di tempat kerja, kita balik rumah pun kita kerja juga.
When we get ready to go to bed, it is about midnight. So we cherish the moment without any bother. We enjoy using our phone, watching TV, and doing anything we want to do. Then time goes by until 2 o'clock in the morning. We finally go to bed, but we still have to get up early tomorrow morning.
Setelah seharian bekerja, kita balik rumah bekerja, sampai selalunya sampai pukul 10 atau 12 baru kita dapat rehat. Tapi bukan rehat sebenarnya. Kita ambil handphone, tengok TV. Selesai semua sampai pukul 1, pukul 2 baru kita nak tidur. Dan besok kita bangun pagi.
And as a result, we are usually lack of sleep. And it is kind of easy to get sick. That is why our body are inflamed.
Jadi kerana kita kurang rehat, sebab itu dia membuat badan kita lebih lemah dan senang dapat sakit.
Okay. And you may say previous issues we talked about, we can try to change that and make an effort. But there is one thing you can change. That is our gene, DNA.
Okay. Kita boleh ubah makanan, kita boleh ubah kehidupan kita, tapi satu yang kita tak boleh ubah, DNA kita, keturunan.
Because you can choose which family you were born. So if our parent or grandparent have some hereditary disease, we will get the same disease easier than others.
Jadi kita tidak ada pilihan. Kalau ibu bapa kita mempunyai penyakit, dia boleh diturunkan kepada kita melalui DNA.
And at the same age, we have bigger chances have inflammation symptoms than peers.
Okay, dari itu kita akan lebih mudah untuk dapat penyakit itu.
So that is why we will get sick, and that is why we have to take care of our health as earlier as we can.
Jadi kalau kita tahu kita akan dapat penyakit itu, kita harus lebih prihatin dan mencegah dari keadaan itu kena pada kita.
Okay. Before we get sick, we actually have time to prevent this from happening. That is a chronic inflammation situation. So we are in a situation where we can make some effort. For example, we can choose healthy food rather than food with heavy flavor. And we can make our life regular. And we can put masks to prevent ourselves from hazards or avoid using plastic product, so that can make our healthier.
Okay, kita ada pilihan. Dalam kehidupan ni kita ada pilihan. Jadi pilihlah yang mana dapat membantu badan kita lebih kuat, lebih sihat.
The smartest choice for us is to choose the superfood to maintain our health situation.
Paling mudah kita boleh membantu badan kita dengan memakan makanan superfood atau makanan yang ada khasiat lebih.
But on the other side, if we keep ignoring those symptoms from our organs, we could get serious disease for sure. And that will bring us a lot of problems.
Okay. Kebanyakan orang dia lebih reda dengan apa yang dia dapat. Kerana bapak dia kencing manis, dia kata saya apa nak buat, saya mesti dapat punya. Kan? Jadi kita ada pilihan, kita pilih untuk menjadi sihat.
And that we will have high risk to get cardio stroke, cancers, or autoimmune disease and other serious disease.
Kita boleh mendapat macam-macam keadaan daripada lemah jantung, kan, daripada kencing manis, darah tinggi, semua kita boleh dapat.
And that will be the very complicated situation because those diseases should be controlled by medication. But those medications may have side effects, which may also make the whole situation even more difficult to control.
Okay, dengan keadaan itu selalunya kita bersandarkan pada ubat-ubat yang diberi oleh doktor. Ubat-ubat yang diberi oleh doktor itu hanya memberi kita lebih banyak masalah.
Okay. So you may have heard about this before. Sometimes if we do not pay attention to something small, maybe it may cause something we can solve later. Just like a cigarette, which is not put off, may destroy the whole forest. That is how we people get disease.
Jangan memperkecilkan keadaan, kerana dengan merokok sebenarnya boleh membakar hutan.
That is, we have to say prevention is more important than cure.
Sebab itu dikatakan pencegahan lebih baik daripada perubatan.
So that is why we have to find the best supplements like LINGZHI to prevent inflammation, then we can avoid many diseases from happening.
Sebab itu kita ada LINGZHI, kita percaya pada LINGZHI yang dapat membantu badan kita daripada keadaan kesakitan.
And the concept has been passed down from our ancestors 2,000 years ago. Let's have say LINGZHI can be taken for a long time, and that is safe and that is good for our health. If we can take it for a really long time, those uncomfortable symptoms will be solved, so we can prevent from those diseases.
LINGZHI telah dipercayai turun temurun, dan dia dikenal pasti dapat membantu kita untuk mendapat kesihatan yang lebih padu. Jadi kita harus percaya yang LINGZHI ini dapat membantu kita.
Okay. So there are two books related to Chinese herbal medicine books. You may have heard that is 神农本草经 and 本草纲目. They are well known and they all mention about the same concept. And the most precious things about those books are the documents are from our ancestors. From our ancestors' clinical experiences, and being recorded, being written down from years to years, still not being changed.
Ada dua buku yang terdapat informasi tentang LINGZHI membantu badan kita. Dua buku ini dicatat beribu-ribu tahun dulu. Sampai sekarang tidak ada perubahan pada buku itu.
So it is so valuable and widely trusted. Thanks to the modern technology, we can plant LINGZHI fruit body nowadays. A lot of people think LINGZHI was for rich people in the past, but now you can have a visit to the LINGZHI plant in Taiwan, Tainan.
Selalunya orang menganggap LINGZHI adalah makanan untuk orang yang kaya, untuk orang yang berada. Kami di sini dapat memberi peluang pada yang tidak berada untuk makan LINGZHI.
Okay. So it is the worldwide biggest technological LINGZHI cultivator park you have already visited yesterday, right? And you can see that this park is monitored by computer automatically, so we can cultivate LINGZHI and make them stay in the same high quality.
Okay, semalam kita sudah menziarahi atau menziarah tempat mana kita penghilangan dan melihat sendiri dengan mata kita bagaimana LINGZHI ini diproses untuk menjadikan ubat. Tempat bersih dan canggih.
And you can see a lot of technological machine layers like a recycling fan, water wall cooling system, mobile watering system, and so on.
Ya, teknologi canggih di mana kami boleh mengekalkan keadaan suasana cuaca, air dan angin.
Okay, here are the processes on how to produce a LINGZHI product, which you'd also have already visited yesterday. From the beginning, the LINGZHI fruit body has been harvested and dried. They will be grounded into small pieces.
Okay, proses-proses mengambil LINGZHI daripada penuaian hingga ke dipetik, lepas tu dihancurkan dan dipecahkan. Pecahan untuk mengambil khasiat-khasiat daripada dalam LINGZHI itu. Dan dia
okay. And we put small pieces to extract and condense by our exclusive methods. which have earned patent. Then we can get extracted fluid, and the fluid has been frozen and dried into powder by the rapid back vacuum machine.
Okay, dengan proses yang begitu canggih, kita dapat memisahkan antara bahan-bahan tu, dan kita dapat mengeluarkan khasiat-khasiat yang kita perlu sahaja. Tidak boleh menggunakan manusia harus menggunakan teknologi atau alat yang canggih.
Okay. All the processes you can see in our factory. When you know our company for the first time, we especially welcome you to visit.
Ini semua kami adakan untuk memberi peluang pada kesemua orang untuk datang dan lihat sendiri.
Because we believe that if you want to consume supplement for a really long time, it will be even better to check out the processes by yourself. I don't think other companies offer this kind of service. That is why I encourage you to choose Shuanghe LINGZHI.
Okay. Kerana dengan pemakanan sihat ini, anda boleh bezakan antara company lain. Mereka tidak dapat mengeluarkan atau menghasilkan produk seperti mana kita hasilkan.
Okay. And our product efficacy and quality are certified by many international certifications. As you can see, Taiwan Health Food, Halal, ISO, DHFA, and Taiwan Quality Food.
Okay, pengiktirafan yang begitu luas, okay, daripada sijil halal, daripada ISO, dan negeri Jepun pun mengiktiraf pemakanan LINGZHI dari kami.
And that is worthwhile we mention Taiwan Health Food. If you drink our coffee or take our supplement, you could know that in our product they all have something special. That is our Supreme LINGZHI is inside it.
Okay, semua makanan kesihatan yang ada di kilang kami mempunyai LINGZHI.
Supreme LINGZHI has earned 2 Taiwan health food certifications. Those are regulation of immune system and protection of livers.
Okay, LINGZHI daripada kami mendapat pengiktirafan negara Taiwan. Satu, dia dapat menguatkan daya ketahanan diri kita. Kedua, dia dapat menguatkan fungsi hati kita.
Modulation of immune system, that is very important for our health because there are a lot of different types of immune cells. Different types of immune cells have different functions in our bodies.
Daya ketahanan diri kita sangat penting. Okay, kita ada banyak daya ketahanan diri di dalam badan kita yang berbeza. Jadi dengan ada penjagaan rapi daya ketahanan diri kita, kita akan rasa lebih selesa.
Like a country that has different armies, such as Army, Navy, Air Force, they do have different function and do different work.
Seperti negara-negara, mereka ada pertahanan sendiri. Mereka ada askar di laut, di udara dan di darat. Sama macam badan kita. Kita mempunyai askar yang menjaga badan kita.
And it is not easy to keep all immune cells on a balance. If your immune system is overreacted, we may have allergy or autoimmune disease. And if our immune system is too low, we may have flus frequently or even get cancers.
Okay, kalau kita daya ketahanan diri kita terlalu ganas, terlalu gairah, mereka akan menghancurkan badan kita juga. Jadi kita tidak boleh terlalu banyak atau terlalu sikit. Kalau daya ketahanan diri kita kurang, kita mudah dapat sesama atau semput.
And we got the certification in 2000. Thai government introduced the policy in 1999. And the Supreme LINGZHI is the first one to get the certification, and followed by 52 healthcare foods earn the same certification in the following 20 years.
Kita juga mendapat banyak sijil untuk memasarkan produk-produk kami.
Even those products can get the certifications, but we can see those certified claims are totally different. The Shanghai Supreme LINGZHI is the most comprehensive one, and I believe that there is no other companies could do like us.
Banyak syarikat lain yang ada juga memasarkan produk-produk yang dapat membantu daya ketahanan diri, tetapi saya percaya tidak ada yang dapat menandingi apa yang Shanghai hasilkan daripada LINGZHI.
Okay, and our Supreme LINGZHI also get the protection of liver certifications. While our products are better than other companies, first we can see the picture about the liver is inflamed. We observe that it will be examined by blood, and we can get the biochemical data. We can see our GOT and GPT rise, and in a more serious condition, the albumin will decrease. But all of those data are all from our blood.
Okay, dengan pemakanan LINGZHI ini kita akan lihat dari fungsi hati kita atau keadaan hati kita. Setelah kita membiasakan memakan LINGZHI ini, kadar GOT dan kadar GPT kita akan naik dan kadar albumin kita akan turun.
Actually, at the same time, our liver's proteins decreases because those cells in the livers are dead.
Okay. Dengan masa yang sama, protein akan berkurangan di dalam hati kita kerana sel-sel yang sihat semua akan berada di dalam hati.
And the result in the animal test, it is the same to human body. So if we want to check which is the best product to protect our livers, we have to see our GOT and GPT decrease and albumin rise, but all of that are the indirect data.
Okay, kalau kita ingin mencuba pemakanan LINGZHI daripada syarikat lain, kita akan mendapati kadar GOT akan menurun dan kadar albumin akan naik. Itu menunjukkan keadaan hati yang tidak sihat.
And the rise of liver's protein is the key evidence that our liver tissues have already repaired.
Okay, kalau protein di dalam hati kita menunjukkan kenaikan, ia membuktikan bahawa keadaan hati kita semakin baik.
So back to the question, why is Shanghai product is the best product to you?
Balik semula kepada kenapa Shanghai barangan Shanghai lebih baik untuk anda.
Because we are the first one to get the protection of liver certifications, and followed by 53 healthcare foods which also earn the same certification.
Kita adalah syarikat pertama yang mendapat sijil menunjukkan produk Shanghai baik untuk keadaan hati.
But we are the only one have evidence to have the liver protein increase. Other companies and a wide variety of health care products can reach the same goal.
Tidak ada syarikat lain yang dapat mendandingi apa yang kami ada.
So now we have already know Shanghai is a great navigator in LINGZHI area, and we have to know how does LINGZHI work at our health. That is necessary to know.
Sekarang bagaimana kita nak tahu bagaimana LINGZHI membantu badan kita.
LINGZHI can improve our disease, and before that, there are some hints we can observe LINGZHI is working at our health right now.
LINGZHI dapat membantu kesihatan badan kita dan kita akan lihat bagaimana ia membantu.
Okay. First one, we can find LINGZHI reduces uncomfortable symptoms. For example, if we have headaches before, after we take LINGZHI for a while, the frequency of having that symptom is getting lower and lower, from 3 times a week to 3 times a month, and then even 3 times a year.
Okay. Dengan kalau kita sering mendapat pening kepala, okay, ia akan mengurangi kadar kesakitan itu daripada 3 kali sehari turun kepada 3 kali seminggu, turun pada 3 kali sebulan, turun kepada 3 kali setahun. Kalau kita mengamalkan pemakanan LINGZHI.
Second, LINGZHI will reduce the frequency of seeing doctor. So you may have heard from your family or friends say that it's been a while not seeing you taking medicine.
Okay. Kadar kita berjumpa dengan doktor pun akan lebih berkurangan. Okay. Keluarga kita akan sering bertanya, kadang-kadang kenapa dah lama tak jumpa doktor?
Last one, LINGZHI can boost the energy and keep us in a good condition. Even when we are busy or we can get enough rest, and we have heard the conversation from our Taiwan customers for many times. That is, when you attend some reunion with your classmates, you may get compliments from them to say, how come you are still so young?
Dia LINGZHI juga akan menguatkan badan kita dan selalunya kalau kita berjumpa dengan kawan-kawan yang lama, bila kita berkumpul, selalunya orang Taiwan ni ada juga yang mengatakan kenapa kita kelihatan lebih muda.
There are numerous testimonies recorded. They talk about how does LINGZHI benefit to us, including all organs of our bodies and all systems of our bodies, like liver, brain, heart, immune system, hormone system, and the neural system. And you can get a magazine called 健康灵智杂志.
Okay. Kita ada banyak testimoni dari seluruh dunia yang menunjukkan bagaimana dia membantu sistem-sistem dalam badan kita.
Therefore, we can see all the benefit we have from LINGZHI is what our ancestors told us. They are always with us.
Sebab itu kita percaya apa yang diturunkan kepada kita daripada datuk nenek kita, kita masih menggunakan dia lagi.
But why can LINGZHI cure human disease so effectively? From a lot of labs around the world, they all indicate the same reason. There are 2 key components in LINGZHI, which are ganodaric acid and the polysaccharide.
Ini adalah antara khasiat-khasiat yang ada dalam LINGZHI yang dapat membantu badan kita, iaitu ganodaric acid dan polysaccharides.
The 2 key components can modulate complicated systems of human in a very precise way.
Okay, kedua-dua khasiat ini dapat membantu badan kita menjadi lebih sihat.
Furthermore, according to research, there are almost 300 ganodaric acid in LINGZHI. So, if one ganodaric acid can solve a kind of disease, thus our ancestors have said that LINGZHI can cure hundreds of diseases, which could be possible.
Dalam khasiat ganodaric acid ini ada dalam LINGZHI ada 300 ganodaric acids, okay, yang dapat memulihkan keadaan kita hanya satu. Jadi kalau ada 300, benar kata orang dulu-dulu bahawa LINGZHI dapat memulihkan 100 macam penyakit.
So you may have a question like why we people do not consume LINGZHI spores. That is a great question. Here I am going to answer this.
Soalan yang selalu kita dengar, kenapa orang tidak makan LINGZHI? Okay, saya akan menjawab.
According to our Asian records, there haven't been proper records related to LINGZHI spores.
Okay. Dari catatan buku-buku lama, dia tidak ada senarai atau rekod yang cukup.
There are some researches nowadays, but the efficacy cannot be testified well, and there is a common problem that spores are not easy to store because of its lipid content.
Okay. Satu daripada masalah orang tidak makan LINGZHI spores ni yang dia punya habuk dia tu, kerana dia susah untuk didapati. Okay. Susah untuk orang mengambil habuk daripada cendawan tu.
In contrast, those customers has consumed our LINGZHI product, they all get the benefit to their health and they can be healthy again.
Tetapi sesiapa yang mencuba, walaupun setakat mencuba, mereka akan dapat rasa perbezaannya.
And by technological improvement, we want to innovate new products that are more convenient to be consumed and more efficient. We had to consume a great amount of LINGZHI from the past products for a long time. Therefore, we can see the improvement.
Okay, kalau dulu kita kena makan banyak cendawan ini untuk mendapatkan untuk merasakan kehebatannya.
But now we launch the new LINGZHI product because they are high in concentration and purity. We can lower the amount we take in and also the better result of our health in shorter period of time.
Okay, sekarang kita ada dapat dengan menggunakan alat-alat canggih ni, kita sebenarnya sudah boleh menghasilkan produk-produk yang baru di mana dia lebih concentrated dan dia juga suci, bersih.
And before those products launched, they all have to possess numerous animal tests to improve their functions, and those functions also get the approval of the international patents.
Okay, seperti semalam yang kita tahu, untuk menghasilkan satu produk tu mengambil masa 30 tahun. Kan? Sampai sekarang sudah dikenal pasti sebelum setiap produk tu dihasilkan, dia mesti melalui percubaan pada binatang. Bila binatang makan dia okey, kita okey. Lepas tu kita akan dapat pengiktirafan dunia sebelum kita dapat menjual.
Because those evidences, these products are much easier to be shared and used. There are 4 products named C. Ganoderma, B. Ganoderma, K. Ganoderma, and I. Ganoderma. I will introduce to you.
Okay, sekarang kita ada B. Ganoderma, C. Ganoderma, K dan I. Ganoderma.
As you can see from this slide, in order to develop high quality products, we have to adopt advanced facility and equipment. And the lab is also certified GLP this March.
Kita ada pengiktirafan atau sijil yang menunjukkan penghasilan kita ni melalui proses yang tentu, bukan sembarangan.
So what is GLP? That is a symbol of a top lab, quite different from general labs. GLP means high standard, better techniques, and high reliability.
Okay. Sijil GLP ni menunjukkan yang kita ni mempunyai standard yang tinggi. Okay, bukan buat sendiri, pasar sendiri. Okay, ini semua menunjuk dengan sijil ini pengguna atau pembeli akan lebih yakin.
Therefore, products from GLP mean the best and will stand the test.
Jadi kita tidak khawatir bagaimana ia boleh membantu badan kita dengan lebih berkesan.
So the first one I'm going to introduce is C. Ganoderma. The main function is anti-cancer. Any kind of cancers in our body progress in a similar way. The product can stop and inhibit every stop of the growth of cancers.
C. Ganoderma sebenarnya dia berkesan untuk menghindari kanser. Okay. Dia sangat tepat dan sangat cepat dapat menghapuskan sel-sel kanser.
If customers have cancers, they can consume this product with their medications. According to our animal tests in the lab, C. Ganoderma can fight against lung cancer, liver cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, brain cancer, and cancer in our body, and so on. And it is really effective.
Melalui ujian pada haiwan, C. Ganoderma dapat menghapuskan atau memperbaiki keadaan kanser. Ingat semalam 13 macam kanser dapat diobati dengan menggunakan C. Ganoderma.
And it also can prevent cancer. From those animal tests, we adopt a kind of mouse is easy to get cancers. We add C. Ganoderma in their feeds. We can see obvious result. The mice having C. Ganoderma show they are really healthy. But for those who do not take any C. Ganoderma, they all get cancers.
Okay. Dia tidak hanya mengubati keadaan kanser, tetapi dari ujian haiwan tikus yang kita gunakan, tikus ini senang mendapat kanser. Tapi bila kami beri dia makan C. Ganoderma ini, tikus yang makan C. Ganoderma ini tidak mendapat kanser, tetapi tikus yang tak makan C. Ganoderma ini dapat kanser. The tikus is the mouse.
And the new LINGZHI product, B. Ganoderma, is good for our stem cells. So what are stem cells?
Okay, B. Ganoderma pula adalah baik untuk stem cell kita.
They are the original cells in our bodies. They can differentiate into a lot of different kind of cells with specific functions.
Stem cell adalah ibu pada semua sel yang ada dalam badan kita. Jadi dengan penghasilan stem cell ini, badan kita akan dapat memperbaiki keadaan sel-sel yang lain.
So you can see the product can boost white blood cell, which are our immune cell, in a very short time.
Dia dapat menaikkan kadar darah putih. Darah putih itu adalah daya ketahanan diri kita.
So we always have heard the situation the patients who accept cancer therapies like chemotherapy, radiation therapy, or other critical surgeries. They will become weaker, and the normal cells are also destroyed by those therapies. If we want to help them to maintain the normal physical functions, we suggest them take this product.
Okay, selalunya rakan-rakan kita, saudara kita yang melalui terapi, okay, daripada kemoterapi atau macam-macam lagi, mereka akan nampak keadaan lemah dan badan mereka mula jadi hitam, dan kadang ada yang rambut gugur. Dengan makan B. Ganoderma ini, dia dapat membantu meredakan keadaan mereka.
Because the product can help stem cell generate, so it is good for all our organs. And it can also help us prevent anemia, osteoclasis, degenerative joint disease, which can boost red blood cells, bone cells, and so on.
Okay. Selain daripada membantu terapi, anemia adalah keadaan kurang darah. Okay. Bila badan kita kurang darah, badan kita akan tidak dapat khasiat-khasiat yang penuh. okay, mereka akan menjadi lebih lemah. Jadi dia akan menambahkan darah dan osteoklasis. Osteoklasis adalah keadaan di mana kita punya darah digunakan tanpa penggantian.
So the product can be widely used.
Dan dia dapat digunakan untuk bermacam-macam keadaan.
Okay, so the third one is K-Ganoderma, and that is good for our kidney.
K-Ganoderma untuk ginjal, khas khusus untuk ginjal.
According to our animal test, we found that the product can discharge the waste from our body, especially if we are taking medication.
Okay, daripada lagi tikus, dicuba pada tikus, keadaan ini apa K-Ganoderma ini dapat menguatkan ginjal mereka.
And it also can maintain our kidney functions if we have chronic kidney disease.
Jadi ginjal-ginjal yang rosak dapat diperbaiki dengan K-Ganoderma.
And in the worst situation, the patients should have the kidney dialysis. There are a lot of side effects may happen, like cramp, anemia, and fatigue. If patients can take K-Ganoderma, then that will help them to release those side effects, even extend their lifespan.
Okay, sama seperti tadi, kalau ada pesakit yang melalui dialisis, mereka akan mendapat keadaan yang tidak selesa. Jadi dengan K-Ganoderma ini, ia dapat membantu mereka jadi lebih sihat, lebih kuat.
And we also believe that if we have a pair of healthy kidneys, we can be healthier. It is because kidney help us to detoxify. That is a good protective mechanism for our body. And the theory also is improved by animal tests.
Okay, seperti kita tahu, ginjal ini membantu badan kita untuk menjadi lebih selesa. Jadi kalau ginjal kita sihat, kalau ginjal kita kuat, ia akan memberi lebih keselesaan pada badan kita.
So we can see those animals consume K-Ganoderma. They can improve their intestine inflammations, prevent cardiovascular disease, and improve atomic dermatitis, and prevent fatty liver, hepatitis, and liver fibrosis.
Tikus yang diberi makan K-Ganoderma, okay, menunjukkan usus mereka lebih sihat, jantung mereka pun lebih kuat, dan dia dapat menghindarkan dari penyakit hati.
So the last one is Ganoderma. That is good for the immune system, and that is an upgraded one from Supreme LINGZHI.
Ganoderma membantu daya ketahanan diri. Ia adalah produk yang diperbaiki daripada LINGZHI terbaik kita, iaitu YK2 lah.
Okay, so it also has the functions that Supreme LINGZHI has, like protection of livers and modulation of immune systems. So those functions were certified before.
Ini adalah khasiat-khasiat yang dapat dibantu oleh Ganoderma. Okay, iaitu menguatkan sistem imun kita, menguatkan hati, dia mengurangkan demam atau selsema, dia dapat menghapuskan virus dan mengurangkan kadar gula.
Furthermore, Ganoderma can antivirus, so it can anti-flu. It also has the function to avoid high blood sugar.
Dia dapat mengurangkan kadar gula dalam darah kita. Jadi yang diabetes.
So here is the end of today's sharing. From what I mentioned, that are all about the basic information of LINGZHI. And I know you are looking for those new LINGZHI products can be launched in your country as soon as possible. And I know that will. So I hope you have learned something from today's speech, and in the future, I believe that we can have more chances to have this speech like today. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you again for being here with me today.